So I wanted,
Mhm.
oh, yeah, I could talk about this later, but
Yeah.
let's bring this up. The problem that I see that we have talked about prior is the problem with the MTA discipline, the sick control. I don't know how this could be fixed. If it could, I'm irate over it, and I'm gonna be showing a video. I'm here. I didn't think I would be able to do the show today. I'm off Sunday, Mondays. On Monday, towards the evening, I started not feeling well. I I thought, people that know me, I have asthma. That's what I use for my FMLA. I had asthma, and then during the night, when I woke up on Tuesday, I had 102.1, 102.2 fever. I was free. I was hot outside, freezing inside. I was like, I don't know what I got. I'm gonna have to call out sick. So I called to further notice, right? So during Tuesday, that's when I called that morning. I told my wife was like very concerned because since I have my asthma, I'm taking all the medications that I usually do. I got the treatments, the inhalers. I have these pills I take to open my lungs. It wasn't working. So I started remembering back, I think it was 1 or 2 years ago when I wound up in the hospital. I was there like 9 days. They couldn't tell what was wrong. They couldn't find it. It was a scary situation. But anyway, I'm there in the hospital, and then my wife had my phone. But at one point, when I started feeling a little better, I actually gave my phone, and lo and behold, about 2 minutes later, I see my ring camera. So my wife had already, before she took me, she had asked her mom, who lives downstairs, if by any chance MTA transit comes knocking on our door, just let them know, that I'm here with him in the hospital, because the whole being on sick control, MTA comes knocking you door, and that's my issue, folks. Why does our union continue to let these people? I know they have a job to do. That's their job. I'm not hating on the woman that came to my door. That's just her job to do. But why do we have to always fall prey to this thing where we're treated like stepchildren? Okay, they a lot of us, like me, I have a condition. Transit knows about my condition. It's been doctors have it. They got all my information. Why is it that they have to, with all the days that we get sick days, why must they come check on you like if they were truant officers? Come to your door to see that you're home. I don't understand that. We're fucking adults, and I don't like it. Each time they've come here, I've been here. And I understand they might say, well, because you have your FMLA, maybe you're going to take advantage. The truth is, it is, they are my sick days. I get 12 a year. I should not have to tell you how I'm going to use them. They are my sick days. Maybe I get up one morning and I just don't feel like going to work. How many of you sometimes just get up every morning and just want to be home? Not about partying, you want to go shopping, you want to go hang out. You just want to be home. You want to take a day to rest yourself because it's many times it's rough out there. So you call out sick. No, you have to come over to my house to see that I'm home. I've had jobs before transit. Every job I've had, when I've called out sick, they just tell you feel better. All right, Pete, feel better. Will you be in tomorrow? Yes, I think I'll be in tomorrow. Okay, just take care of yourself, feel better. We'll see you tomorrow. Coming to transit, it's a union job. I understand union jobs it's great to have a union, let me tell you. Great to have a union. But the union needs to do something about this, um, where was it? About this disciplinary action that we get all the time. We're TWU, Local 100. We move New York, all right? We move New York. Enough said. Why do we have to be treated like that? And I see that they put down contract. Let me see. The companies that have unlimited sick have more strict sick policies than us. corrections and PD have home visits and they have to call in. You know what? I don't care about that. Just that's them. I'm not corrections. I'm not PD. And if they have unlimited sick, that's their do for us. I don't. That does not do anything for me. That they get it. Oh, well, they get it too. Okay, no. Why do we have to fall the same way? I don't think it's right. I think it's going into our what do you call it? Our privacy. And I understand that we have to produce sick lines. Okay, when we get sick, we have to bring. If we got to go to the doctor, we bring the paperwork. Go to the doctor. If I go to the hospital, if I tell you I am sick, and I tell you I'm going to the hospital, I'm gonna bring the paperwork. So this is what happened. The first day that I called out Tuesday morning, I wound up going to the hospital, and like I was said before, I get I see the person in the ring, and I'm gonna play you the video. Her face has been covered, although maybe some of you operators here in, I believe she takes care of Staten Island, and I don't know if it's New Jersey and Brooklyn, but it's just the two places. Is this? It's either this in Jersey or this in Brooklyn. I think it's this in Jersey. And I'm gonna show you this video, and we'll talk about it a little more. Hopefully, we need to do some changes in this. Where's that video? Right over the bottom, right here. Check this out, guys.
Transit.
Hello.
Hello? Hi, this is the Transit Authority for Bus Operator Carry-On.
This is me. I'm at the hospital right now. I'm at this north south hospital. South. Sorry. Yes, I'm at the.
Okay.
Yeah, that's transit. My mother-in-law was there.
Okay, just make sure you have your.
Hmm. Yeah, I was
Okay,
taken
make sure
to.
you have your paperwork.
Yeah, I was taken to urgent care this morning. I got the flu, and now they sent an ambulance to bring me to the South Hospital, and I'm here. I've been here since I don't remember what time I got here.
Okay, well, make sure that you.
Oh yeah,
When you get a chance, call the depot and let. When you get a chance, call the depot and let them know. Okay.
definitely.
Okay. Feel
Thank you,
better.
thank you. So there you go. And like Blunt was telling me earlier, what was it you said, Blunt?
You give up too much information.
Yeah.
Offer too much information.
And
You just wanted to give him the paperwork. That was it. Like, just give me your paperwork. You like, I'm at
and that's an argument that I have with my wife.
North.
Yeah, I was all messed up, man. I was all messed up.
I know you.
Because there's
He's like,
two
I'm at the
hospitals.
north.
There's two hospitals because there's Northwell. There's Northwell. I didn't even know where I was at that point. There's Northwell. So there's the Northwell North, and there's Northwell South. So I was like, I wanted to say Northwell South, but I was like North South, and then my wife, you could hear in the back, I was saying South. So I should have never picked up because the plan was already made that my mother-in-law would be the one answering the door. I was not under a condition to answer the door. But this is what we're being treated with. And we already are told to bring in paperwork. I just don't see the sense of it. And I don't understand how the higher-ups in our union don't see this as a problem and don't try to do. I mean, I don't know if they try to do something about it because I've never heard them say we got this on the table. They bring other issues.
Yeah, you finish it.
Yeah, they bring other issues that are going on. And I've heard them, I believe I even heard JP talking about that when he came to our show about the discipline. that they were gonna do some planning on the discipline not being so strict. This whole thing about kind of come check on you. Yo, I'm a grown ass man. You don't need to come check on me. Like, what if I don't freaking feel like I was sleeping? Wasting your time coming over. What are you gonna do? How are they gonna prove that I am when I'm not home? So why bother with that? What are you gonna knock my door down and see if I'm here? You know, most of the time while I was here, I was sick in bed. I was laying in bed all day, and then what happened? My wife got sick now too. So now she is laying out with the flu as well. You know, this is serious shit. But with that said, I'm sorry I haven't been reading the comments. But Rob, thanks you for joining. Rob, you're one man that I
What up, Roberto?
you could do things. If you're still watching and you didn't just pop in and pop out, if you're still watching, I appreciate it. And maybe you could tell me something you could be done, because you did a couple little things while there, but this is big. And I think, like I was telling Blunt, if somebody makes that change where they could get rid of this discipline BS of them coming over to my house, listen, this show will be like part your show. Every time we go on, we could have you in the 10-15 minute talk to the membership, you know, because this is big. I think it's a big thing. I don't know, Blunt, if you feel the same way, but there's a lot of issues, but this is one that we all get sick. At one point or other, we might get sick. Some, thank God, knock on wood, I've been healthy for the whole career, haven't needed to call out, whatever. And but I don't see a reason why, if we have to fill a Dr. Lyons, or we have to go to a doctor to bring you proof that I'm sick, why during that time you have to come knocking on my door to see if I'm home? We're sick. Why do I need to get off my sick bed to go down to show you my pass and say I'm home? That makes no effing sense. And if it was somebody from my family, because I remember while I lived in Brooklyn, someone from my family went down to the door to tell him that I was sick in bed. And you know, they told me, we'll wait. You have to go get him. He has to come down with a pass to show me the pass. So I took my time, but they waited. And I got to the door and I was all messed up because I had a really bad asthma. And here I am showing my pass on the glass. And they look at it, I feel bad, they walk away. I'm like, why are you making me get off the bed if I'm sick? I don't get it. But this is something that I believe that should be done. Not just that. MTA is haunting us, looking to see if we screw up when we call out sick. How about this? And this goes to all the union chairpersons and all the union depot chairperson, depot personnel, the union chair personnel at each depot. How about when we go sick and we go either at the window or we call, the dispatcher of the window is taking down your name. Dispatcher of the window is taking out your address, your phone number, the reason for your sickness, right? Okay. Why isn't one of our union office people that are at the depot, why aren't they going daily to the crew and checking out who's out, see that they've been out maybe more than 2 days, this guy's been out more than 3 days, give us a well call. How about doing that? Give us a well call. You know, the list is right there. Give your member, your union member, probably even one that voted you into where you're at, a call to see how they're doing. Why are you gonna find out the person passed away after the fact? Keep track of your membership. They're keeping track to make sure that we are home when we call out sick. They know we're sick, but so do the union. The union could go and check the list and give us a well call. What will be the issue with that? Is it too much work? Is that too much work? And then later on, when you find out that the operator, or the whatever cleaner, whatever from our depot has passed. Now you want to come up with, well, we need to help the family, whatever. We just found this out. Call your membership. Go into that crew room. Look at the list. I'm sure you're allowed to look at the list. Right? Am I right, Blood? What do you think about that?
I guess so.
I mean, the same way that
I mean-
Transit is over here checking us out to see what we're screwing up. Way too much? Ken, what's way too much?
I kind of feel like Chris and Rob kind of nailed it on the nail on the head,
What's that?
and that is the forefathers abused the privilege. That's why they treat us with. I think that's the reason why they doing what they do, because back in the days, people would get caught calling out sick for for not being sick.
I
think it got way
understand
too out
that.
of hand, and so
I
now that that's a
understand
policy,
that.
it was put in the contract, and it is what it is. So you probably don't feel a need for it, but there are plenty of people, and there's people on the job that abuse sick control for no reason. And those are the people, and the ones that get caught are the ones that you have to blame for it. The ones that get caught,
I understand that,
abusing
but
the sick
again,
card for no reason.
But again, it's my sick day. You're giving me 12 sick days every year, and yet you're gonna tell me how I can use my sick days. Like I said earlier, sometimes you get up and you're just not feeling it. Maybe you woke up with a backache. Maybe you just, you're just tired. Maybe you did a double and you thought you could do it and you just are not feeling it. Maybe you had a bad day the day before while you was at work. And there's a lot of stress going on when we do this job. And sometimes we're like, what I do? I just want to be home. I just want to relax this day. I want to be home. I'm going to call out sick. It is.
You can do like I said, every rule comes from a privilege that's been abused. You could just check with your union officials or even the management and find out how this 730 rule came into place, and it might give you a little bit more perspective on your gripe. You know what I mean? Because it's a contract thing now, so
Exactly. And
it's gonna
that's
be
why
hard to take that out.
it's good to, but listen, this has been going on
As
since
far as
before I started working
do
there.
anybody know? Right? Do anybody know when it was implemented? Because before I was working there, I heard that was the rule.
Daniel
Like, when I was
Sargent,
starting to
welcome
get
aboard.
into-
I'm sorry.
I heard that was the rule, so I was like, wow, that was crazy. Like, when I first heard about it, like they come to your house. It's like, yeah, I'm like, wow, but
Lloyd
if you
Archer
didn't want
says
the job at
2005
the-
contract.
way before 2005. Because my ex-wife was in transit before I was, and it was already in place when she got in transit.
What year was
And I
that?
came in 2005.
Mm.
I came in 2005, and my wife was in there at least 5 years before I was in there. 5-6 years before I got in.